Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Then after this, we're going to jam some of this deck that 5-0'd that I saw on Twitter. Temur cards, which is I guess just Temur Saga. Apparently, this deck did well. Doesn't look very good to me, but who am I to judge? Other cards. Oh, shit. I forgot to start that. Weird Mesa. Is there a Triome in here? There's no Triome in here. Old move. See if it pays off. Am I gonna get Spell Pierced? Jund Triome. That's 500,000 points for Grab Bag. Grab Bag is I'll send you some cards out of my collection. Like maybe I send you this Hitmonlee that I have chilling on my desk for some reason. Or Hitmonchan, sorry. That's what I meant. Gen 1 and he failed. I meant, look, there's a Hitmonlee. I have a Hitmonlee rug right here. Alright? Don't blame me for saying Hitmonlee instead of Hitmonchan. I'm looking at Hitmon all the time. I'm not going to get creativity this next turn. So, because I'm not going to get creativity this immediate next turn, I think I just play Fable. Work Watcher reporting in. Hell yeah. Work Squad. Wish that rug was in the grab bag. Sweet rug. You're on vacation? Hell yeah. Hope you enjoy your vacation. I'm gonna discard Ran and Land. Crack the fetch land, bolt here. Mana leak. I think I'll top the mana leak. I'm gonna attack the Ren. I think it's also safe to tap out for Tarmogoyf here. Instead of Unholy Heat Up. So if they go for the creativity, I can just like heat it and be okay. The next turn I'll double mana leak up for future creativities. It is in fact not safe. It might not be safe. But I think it should be okay. They can't creativity, so they have to do something else this turn. I have 8 cards in hand. Sure. It's fine. I guess persist would have been bad for me. Time to iterate. I think I put the land in the graveyard because I can pick it up with Ren anyways. Ragavan, Ledger Shredder, Shadow Spear. I think I pick up the Ledger Shredder in my hand. No, let's pick up the Ragavan. No, let's pick up the Ledger Shredder. I'm exiling the Shadow Spear. I'm not going to cast it. I want to have double mana leak. I also don't care about this Ren anymore. Jeez, what is wrong? I didn't even drink anything carbonated today. Got like hiccups. I gotta commit to Ledger Shredder. I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to get got by creativity plus like Spell Pierce. Double mana leak seems fine. Just to hold up. Pings Ren on Ren, sure. Second Fable, I'll leak that. And pay for the Spell Pierce. Double Spell Pierce, sure. Been a Saga. I have lethal. 9, 10. 1, 2. Not quite lethal. I think I send these two at them. And then this at Ren. I thought this would attack automatically, but I guess not because I have multiple targets. That makes sense. Where'd you buy the rug? I got it as a gift from Jeremy. He started making rugs. Does his deck have Slowgurk? Absolutely not. Alright, 2 mana leaks in a dream. I've given up. Can't beat the double leak. So we have an invasive surgery, a flusterstorm, Alpine Moon, or Dwarven Mine, a couple of engineered explosives on 0. Pithing Needle can be okay, but I don't think I want it because I also have Rens. We'll take the Aether Spellbomb. We'll side out the Shadow Spear. Don't need it. Side out the RC. 1 Bobble. And maybe the Drum. I don't want to go too low on hits, though. I also don't want to side out too many threats. I'll side out the Lightning Bolt. Tingo takes a leak on stream. I'm going to keep this hand. If I draw a green mana, then this hand becomes pretty powerful. It's not a bad draw either. Just going to hold up Spell Pierce for the Ren. Register your deck for Doghouse. Hell yeah. Let's go, Mane. Explain to me the Doghouse. It's a $500 plus prize pool. It's more like $600 now. Modern Magic the Gathering tournament taking place on Moto through the MTG Melee client on October 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern. Free to enter, !Doghouse. For more information, please join the Discord, !Discord. There's the TLDR. Who's running this Doghouse? Me. And PT. Sponsored by Apex Gaming. Huge shout out to them. Love them. Any kisses? Only if you win. Played around Spell Pierce like a boss. Attack your Ren. I think I just pass. You're a wizard, Harry. What's up, Burnt? How you doing? Many decisions. Well, you came to troll. You're always here to troll. I think I just breeding pool up, mountain, dash. No, I don't want to dash this Ragster into the Dwarven Mine. Play Goif. Put it on the bottom. Play explosives. Damn, Zeriak, you have the 5k cheer badge? That's insane. I'll keep this hand. It is a 1-lander, but I get an extra look with a bauble. Yeah, just 2-0'd creativity so easily. It's kind of impressive. Did not expect that to happen. I guess I get red-blue here. Jam DRC bauble. Bin anything that's not a land. It says business as usual. That's exactly what it says. But also, like, I just want to hate on DT just for the sake of hating. I learned that from him. I'm faster than the Dodgers big at the playoff. I like your style. I mean, DT's super slacking on the trophies also, Burnt. So, it's my time to talk shit. Eldrazi Temple? God, dismember. Beseiju. I really... What did I reveal? I really want to Beseiju lock them. And because I really want to Beseiju lock them, I'm just going to play this and say go. Never mind, it's too cheesy. Derek, thank you for the 100 bits. Never mind. It's too cheesy. Uh-oh. Things went poorly. How would the reprinting of Tron lands in standard affect Pioneer? Very badly. Pioneer would be nothing but Tron. Because there's Ugin in that format, there's Ulamog, there's ways to tutor the Tron lands. They have Inscribed Tablet. Do they have Expedition Map? I feel like they might have Expedition Map. There's Sylvan Scrying, I'm pretty sure, because you can Sylvan Scrying for... Dude, Tron and Pioneer would be so broken. They have no map. Yeah, they don't have map, but they have Sylvan Scrying. They have Inscribed Tablet. They have all the payoffs in the world. They have Karn the Great Creator. They have... Inscribed Tablet's really good, too. They have the eggs still, like Terrarion and Chrome Star. Is Chrome Star in Pioneer? Maybe not. They should not put Tron in Pioneer. This is like really depressing that I couldn't Besage lock them. So I never drew green. Flew too close to the sun. Commune with dinosaurs. Can I get an exclamation mark? Commune with dinosaurs. Ramping into Ugin on turn 4 would just annihilate mono green. I can heat this thing. I probably will start the turn. Greenland? Greenland. Who builds these mana bases? I did not build this. These mana bases are atrocious. Why do you need a basic mountain? Cavern of Souls plays around my mana leak. Hate to see it. There's not even a basic forest in here. Commune with dinosaurs is decent. Oh boy, more reasons not to put Tron in Pioneer. I'm actually gonna hit this tower. Basic mountain, no forest is like so obscene. So obscene. How many basics they have? Are you out of basic, son? Did I upload the deck? I think I did, right? I hope I did. I did. I'm a genius. Scoop. Oh boy, more Besages. Needle. Ancient Grudge, Alpine Moon. And leave it at that. This deck is sweet. Holy moly. I did not think this deck would be good. This is pretty much just Murktide with Ren and 6 in it. Maybe I want DRC against them. Mana Leak's probably worse. Let's trim 2 Mana Leak. Gotta trim one more card. Trim a Lightning Bolt. Is it Red and 6 with Murktide in it? There. It's pretty much Murktide if Murktide couldn't afford Murktide and started playing Red and 6 instead. Oh, there's a Red and 6. Yeah, there's Sagas in here too. I'll keep this hand. Seems fine. Get a breeding pool. I actually don't want that. Second bauble, no thank you. Would like a Besage. I just get the Ren down now. Yeah, I guess I get the Ren down this turn. Instead of holding a Mana Leak. Make sure I put Blood Moon and Saga in my... Or Blood Moon and Magus the Moon in my Saga deck. The amount of times I see that is just like... pisses me off. Play against the Saga deck and they're like, alright, Blood Moon you. Like, what? Excuse me? Yes. Sure. I probably have to take one of the 2 heats, I imagine. I would like a Besage. Like a Fable. Fable would be pretty sweet. Took my Mana Leak. I'm gonna double heat this thing. Doesn't feel good. But if I can find a Besage. Third Ren and 6. Not exactly Besage. Forget the pirates, forget the story. Is this bait? I don't feel like I'm going to spell pierce anything else. If they want to pay for this, then they can't make a construct, which I'm fine with. They're going to get another map off of this anyways. There's a Saga finally. I think we play Ledger Shredder. And then second W6. Connive, keep this one still. Bin a land and then pick it back up. Could have just been second red and 6 and put a counter on this also. I need to draw Beseju, yeah. I'm trying my best. Tried DT's best, alright. His best is like minimal effort, so I think I've already gone leaps and bounds over that. Dingo, Beseju. Dingo, come on, Beseju, Dingo. Dingo, you need a Beseju. I'm trying. What could go wrong? Ballista. Oof. Goodbye, Manny. Have a good one. This sucks. I have to go DRC. Nothing I do is great. The island. Take up Ren to 7. I'm just gonna play the Fable. I need to find something better than a Saga token. Nice, I'll top the expressive iteration. Go. I can emblem this heat, then it's like pop, and maybe we're in business. They kind of need to have nothing else big for the rest of the game. Okay, goodbye Delirium. Emblem not as good now. I don't imagine they killed the Ballista here, right? They should like at least pump the Ballista if they're gonna do that. Hey Maker, how you doing? I look like I just rolled out of bed. That's exactly what happened. I just rolled out of bed. There we go, that's a little bit better. How do I feel about trading here? I think it's fine. 7 mana? Stop it. What are you doing? No. Ugin the unfuckwittable. Goodbye, Ren. Hello, Karn. Alright, that's too much for me. I'm gonna concede. I don't want these mana leaks after all. Try to go a little bit faster and cut the fables. Missed a bit. I'm also gonna use the restroom chat. I'll be back in a minute. Tell me if his hand's good or not. Alright, I'll do my first play, which is gonna be play Ragavan. Steam events Ragavan. No, F6. I want to play this elementals list, but I found it exceeds my rental. It dismembered me. Or I can lend you some cards if you need them. Let me know what you need. I just play James Ledger Shredder here. Just buy endurances. Endurances are expensive though. Do we need to Beseju them? This is interesting. It's time to connive. I think I'll take another mana leak. Kind of happy with another mana leak here. Yeah, I think endurance is a pretty safe investment. It's expensive, but I don't think it's going to deteriorate in value very much. Want to buy Ren? It gets banned next month. They ban endurance, I'd be incredibly surprised. Chalice on 1. How many 1-drops do I have? Like quite a few, right? I guess I don't have that many 1-drops. I'm gonna let that go. And Besage their tower. Cease to draw 12 1-drop. Shut up, Zeriak. It's not gonna happen. Not today. I will draw only Ren and 6s. Sages are also mad expensive. They had another tower. Fuck. Ren and 6. Spell Pierce. Not Ren and 6. Apparently I picked the wrong land. I could like mana leak this and then cast second mana leak, connive away the Spell Pierce. Does not seem good. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, they have Tron. Is this an Ulamog? Oh my god. R.I.P. me. Maybe they're out of threats. Maybe they only have mana left over. Super Copium. Well, at least the land there, if I get to untap unscathed, will let me, wow, I get to untap unscathed. That can't be right. To besage their tower again. Maybe I'll be okay. They're out of fetchables, or out of things to fetch anyways. Temple, all is dust. I'm gonna do expressive. That's a 7/8 Goif. Pretty meaty. I guess I just jam the Goif here. Oh yeah, this is a tribal sorcery. Holy moly. Forgot about that. Yeah, tribal sorcery. That's pretty annoying. Do I have that spell bomb in my deck? I have a needle. Could needle Urza Saga. How good is that? I guess I'd do it. Even though I just drew one. This thing's an 8/9. Where's Beseju? Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot. Short-term memory. Coach completely forgot. Oh well. That's fine. It's like 2 mana. I can dash this. I've done that so many times throughout my Magic career. Whoopsies. See if I need to Beseju something. I could have Beseju the Chalice, I suppose. Yep, Chalice check myself. Maybe like that. I think I Beseju this Urza's Power Plant. Because they're going to fetch for something. I don't even have a green source to fetch. Holy crap, this mana is so bad. I don't even think I have a green source. It doesn't play basic forest. Alright, well. For the love of God, play the basic forest. Imagine playing a basic mountain instead of a basic forest. Exile the graveyard. Exile all graveyards. They just bricked my Goif. Oh shit. Blow up the Chalice now. I guess I blow up the Chalice. Hey Dilly, good morning. That's 2 damage. And I might have to kill Urza's Power Plant too. Casting that Ragavan was a punt. Should have taken that Ragavan to my hand. I'm probably gonna have to. Oh, getting a relic. Gross. Probably gonna have to Beseju something. But we'll see if I have to mana leak first. I could Ancient Grudge my own Pithing Needle. I don't think that's worth it though. Would get another threat faster. Second Power Plant. Karn. I knew this Mana Leak would be helpful at some point. So I can Besage you. This grows to a 4. 5. I dump this Giganta in the graveyard. I don't think I can. DRC seems not great. I'm gonna draw Ren in 6. I get empty fetch because I have no more fetchables. If I empty fetch, I guess I'm just playing Giganta instead. We have a mountain. I think it's exile, isn't it? Oh, we do have a mountain. Oh, you're right, we do have a mountain, so I should have held Spell Pierce. Or Besage. Okay, well, mistakes were made. I forgot about the mountain. Some reference that I don't understand. Ragavan, Springleaf Drum, Bobble Bobble. I'm gonna keep this hand. Just need a fetch land. Fetch land, make this hand gasoline. There's that fetch land. Another Kahira. Lesson number 1, never forget about Dre. Lesson number 2, always forget about Dre. Should have waited on the bobble until they cracked the fetch, but I was just being lazy about it. I guess I'll crack in their upkeep. They're drawing a Flooded Strand. Binding. Ren. Playing 4 color. F. Alright, I'll pick up my fetch. That's a huge F. Dinkle hates the bobble tricks. I know I could have bobbled myself on like turn 1. Pending. Only had some way to combo kill them. Oh well. If only. Now I'm so far behind. Yep. Just getting that basic mountain now. We cut the bad cards in Breach so we could add good cards like Mana Leak. Look at Mana Leak overperforming right now. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play the Shadow Spear, because if I don't play the Shadow Spear, then I can make a Construct token and then tap the Springleaf Drum, tap the land, Mana Leak something, like an Omnath. I probably wasn't supposed to play that Spear. And they're playing nothing. Yo, Terran, how you doing? Space, did you sign up for the doghouse yet? I need you to be in there, son. Gonna need you to breach on people. Is it good? We're 2-0 so far. I don't know if that means it's good or not. Kinda getting dumpster by 4 color at the moment. You're in, hell yeah. I could go Island Ledger Shredder and then not have Mana Leak up again. Doesn't seem great. I guess play Island Pass. And take on the trophy this time. When didn't you play Garbage last time? I don't remember what you played last time, but I don't remember it being good. I did indeed. Now you're on like a good deck. Sure. Can't Mana Leak that one. And these Mana Leaks are embarrassing against like control tempo decks. Binding. I guess Mana Leak's good against the tempo decks, but it's bad against the control decks. The mid-range control decks, I should say. Mana Leak, you're embarrassing me. In front of the fam. Oh, what's up, Lounge? Good games, good games. I definitely cast a Ragavan to a Chalice. And I will hold that L forever. We played Bad Leak and Path, and we liked it. As the MTGO store is still down, I heard it cancels your first transaction, but then you can make transactions after that. I don't know if that's true or not. Dang, that league was way better than Yogg's will. Well, guess I'll die. I have 7 cards in hand, there's just no shot. This deck has to dunk on this Temur deck, I have to imagine. Game was just over as soon as they pinged my Ren, or excuse me, my Ragavan. Not my Ren 6. Their Ren 6 pinged my Ragavan. And I lost the game pretty much as soon as that happened. You have a sideboard guide for Scam? I do. How would you feel like if you could combo kill them? Probably a lot better about this game. Urza Saga doesn't seem like it does enough here. Unholy Heat? That's gonna be good for the Omnath. Spell. I was gaining some life. Woke up this morning and chose violence. It's okay. A lot of people in this chat choose violence. Hmm. If something happens in my ledger shredder, this game's over for sure. I need to take this Ren down a notch. Alright, well that felt abysmal. We have like no sideboard cards except for Mystical Dispute maybe. Not even very happy with Dispute. I have to imagine it's probably a little bit better than Mana Leak. Asaju seems bad. EE, Run Afoul, Invasive Surgery, Flusterstorm all seem terrible. Don't want that Spell Bomb either. Fuck. Seems like a really rough matchup. Mid-range deck gets dunked on by bigger mid-range deck. More news at 11. Just meme them with Besaju Lock. You cannot Besaju Lock them. I don't think it's going to work against the 60 card version. Too many answers to Ren. One of those mornings where you want waffles while I have his pancakes and violence. Well, it's like the yin and yang. Pancakes and violence. They balance each other out. I don't know. Locking him with Besage is just like not going to happen. With too many shocks and triumphs and whatnot. It's just not going to happen. Are there any new spoilers that came out recently? I don't think so. Oh, I have not seen that yet. What is this? Jumpstart? Kiki Jiki? Cold Steel Heart? That's a sick Cold Steel Heart. Birds of Paradise? That's not the birds I know. The birds I know has a stupid pog face. We'll keep this. Alright, we're gonna do the bobble trick this time. Yeah, the Meld Mishra card that like, what was it? Just dragon something something. I will keep that on top. Whenever you cast it from the graveyard, discard your hand, draw 3. It's essentially like Ox. I did this pretty sweet with Goblin Engineer. I could see it seeing play as a one-of in like maybe Red-Green Breach, maybe Temur Breach. It's also really cool with Emery. Blue-Red Mill. Sphinx's Tutelage. Holy moly. I haven't seen Sphinx's Tutelage in forever. For good reason. Yield removal spell and the removal spell. I think it's 4 colors still boring. Somehow. Probably because of that Leyline Binding card. This is not good. You don't think it works with Emery? I thought it was whenever you cast it from the graveyard. Unless I am misremembering what the card says exactly. Enters the battlefield from the graveyard. Wouldn't casting be the same thing? Or would not be the same thing? If you cast something from the graveyard, it doesn't ETB from the graveyard. It'll enter from the stack. That's sad. You can unearth it though. That's interesting. I'm gonna hold this man leak up forever. This man leak and I, we're going the distance. Yeah, Unearth seems really cool with it. By DRC. We need to run a trophy count on DT. I think his trophy count is big lacking. Hey, Brian. I will simply pass the turn here with Mana Leak and Urza Saga activation. It's abysmal. Keeps playing like super meme decks. Just don't win anything. That's why you gotta play Ragavan in every deck. At least you have a chance then. Choices were made. Omnat time? More Ren and 6. Always with the Ren and 6. Ragavan decks for 365 days despite DT. I pretty much do. This is truth. I pretty much do. Alright, well, this Man Leak's gonna die in my hand if I don't use it. Let's get on that Boros Scam Blade scam. I do need to pay Boros Stoneblade at some point. Probably Monday. I don't think it's gonna be a Dingo After Dark tonight. To catch up on some writing and some sleep. My sleep schedule's been really shitty. Guess I could just needle this Ren, but I have a Ren of my own. I want to pick back up the Saga. So instead, to get a refund, I get the drum. Oops. Overwatch 2 is destroying your sleep schedule. I just like, I dick around too much and I just don't go to bed. I think Jund will be unplayable without Ragavan. I think Rog hard carries the majority of archetypes he's in. Exactly, the deck was plenty playable before Ragavan was printed. Yeah, back in 2017, maybe. I finished my Judge Academy modules. Got rules advisor now. Hell yeah, Tin Fins. Let's go. You are now the judge of this stream as well. Ah yes, 2020 Granham 5-0'd with Tireless Tracker and Maelstrom Pulse. Amazing. Granham's just stuck in the past. It's okay. Let's tag one then, one Ren, I think. If you want to ping the Ragavan, that's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. I can use my Ren to ping their Ren. Hopefully they didn't draw something super devastating. That's really annoying. I'm probably gonna go ping bounce. Why exactly does Ragavan spite DT? Because he keeps saying I only play Ragavan decks. He's like, you rely so much on Ragavan, you only play Ragavan decks, blah 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 blah. So here we are. Let's needle that Teferi and then ping the Ren. Not Hero, Time Raveler. Actually, I don't even know if I need to ping this Ren. I could just buy back the Saga. That seems like even better. Do I have any more fetchables? One Steam Vents left. Infinite value train needs to happen. Yeah, we have 5, 6 fetchables, including the basic mountain. There's no basic forest in this list for some reason, but the fetchable count is so low. So low. Especially in a red and 6 deck. I don't think this is the right number. Probably want like at least 7. Perfect mana base is all dingo decks must be. I just keep seeing these decks. I'm like, that's a sweet deck, and I don't look at the mana. How do you not play basic forest? Mind-boggling. Hmm. Unholy. They've given up. We actually beat 4 color because they didn't have a giant sky noodle to blink everything that they owned and draw them 8 cards. We did it. I didn't think I was going to get this far. Unfortunately, now we're on the draw, which means that when we play turn 1 red and 6, or turn 1 Ragavan, they're going to red and 6 ping it, and then we lose. So, going to be kind of rough now. Mind-boggling this 10-minute timeout. Are we playing budget 4 color? More or less. I mean, not really. There's no white in this deck. No basic forest. I keep this, and I just spin the lightning bolt. Alright, fetch land, go. Planning on fetching maybe a breeding pool. Question is, do I want to play into their counterspell? Do I want to get my Ren on? Like, if I could go for the Ren to try to get it online, they could have counterspell. If I just play the Urza Saga and do nothing, I don't have access to Unholy Heat because I fetched a breeding pool. I had the intention of playing Ren this turn, but I don't think I play Ren anymore. It's gonna Saga go. It is a nice curve, but if they they just ruin me, then this is the deck from Twitter. It could just ruin me with counterspell. And I have like a not so great curve. I could just like Teferi me also this turn. It didn't Teferi me. I'll just maximize the value out of this land. The EI plus red and 6 plus Saga deck, 20 lands, not greedy at all. Oh my god, I clicked through it. I was looking at chat. I was like, what'd they just do? Well, shit. I should have made a token. I should have a 1-1 right now. Instead, I have sadness. It was on purpose, it's fine. +1 sadness. That didn't even make sense for them to do that there. I just thought of a really stupid line. I could ping my DRC, and then after I ping the DRC, I could play Stomping Ground and Unholy Heat Omnath. What kind of line is that? It does kill the Omnath. And for wanting myself. High roll something. Oh, it's so greedy. DRC does kind of suck in the matchup. It's either that or I'm like buying back this Urza Saga. I guess I have to. It's so bad. Here I go 10 for wanting myself to kill Nomnath. That drew a card. So I have 3 cards left in my hand. This rant's not long for this world, I don't think. God, that felt bad. Asher Ragster. I'm gonna be really sad if they have an endurance. No endurance, please. They have an endurance? Fuck. Alright, well. I knew very well the risk I was taking there. And it did not pay off in the slightest. Right side, I get to discard 2 cards for Fable. Maybe they have nothing good in hand. Dilly, thank you so much for the 20 bits. The fluffy stacks and the violence the opponent's on this match. Opponent's definitely on some next level violence with that endurance. Now I shall become DT, infused with my chair in sadness. It's so demoralizing. Just ever, if somebody flashes in endurance and blocks your thing, it's like, oh, what do you have? Pending the Fable. Way to dim my sparkle, opponent. Picks up Kahira. No attacks. Finding the Shredder. Shredder down. Play Kahira. Attack. Hopefully their turn is just that tame. Alright. That's what that deck does. Just have all the answers. I can draw another Ren in 6, then we're probably still in it. That's not a Ren in 6. So if I equip Shadow Spear and attack with both of these, then we'll grow up to a 5/5. Is that right? That's really, really bad. If their last card's a removal spell, I'm just gonna buy Giganta instead. Let's leave it at that. Just stop drawing lands. I wish. Unholy Heat. I have 3 card types in the graveyard. I could heat the Kahira. This doesn't even fetch the basic mountain. But I have to fetch Shock to do both. I think I just jammed Giganta. Let's see where they go from there. Maybe base him to use a removal spell. Every turn I wait, though, it's getting better and better for them, I have to imagine. They have better draws than me. They have Teferi, they have Omnat, they have a lot of things that are really good. Try double blocking here. Get blown up by a removal spell. I'm gonna double block here. More bindings. 2, 3, yep. Am I binding the Shadow Spear? They didn't. The binding card's pretty good. Who would have thought? Oh, not concede the game. Misclicking. Buy back the Years of Saga, play the Years of Saga. Could equip Shadow Spear on the Goblin Shaman. Or I could play Ledger Shredder. Or I could do neither of those things. I guess I'm gonna play Ledger Shredder. I don't know, both options aren't great. Because if I put the stick on the Goblin and they have like a Teferi and they bounce it, then they're gonna just attack my Ren freely or attack me freely. They're attacking my Ren for 3. That's a jump in front here. Bolt there. It's named Teferi. I'm gonna do this main phase and then equip the Shadow Spear to it. And just say, I probably wouldn't play this exact 75 again, but I'd play something similar. Like Bloodghast was like not great. Ayaya. No thank you. Yes, please. I could just been like the Ledger Shredder here. and just hope that it's something that Unholy Heat Ren and 6 curve is good against, or even like Boseiju Ren and 6 Rhinos. Well, Ledger Shredder is good against Rhinos, so I'm very sad I've been that. Welcome back, Ledger Shredder. If you love something, let it go. If it's a carrier pigeon, it will return to you. Hey, Ice Bear. The stream's going well. We've been doing pretty good with some mid-range decks today. Got a nice 4-1 on Jund into the 3-0 on Temur. Alright, Ledger Shredder. You're gonna need to grow bigger than some rhinos. Charles Agent? Yep. Allow me to connive. Probably gonna bin this Ren. This is sweet because I get to go like Ledger Shredder, Bobble, and then potentially turn on Delirium. I just need to grow these Ledger Shredders to be huge. Yeah, we won the last match somehow. It's like actually a miracle. Have I been a Heat? Feels like sacrilege to bin a Heat here. Dun, 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 dun. I think I've been the EI actually. No. No. Yeah. Unfortunately. Another Bobble. Let me double spell again, so it's probably worth keeping that. See if they cast another Cascade spell here. Because if they do, I want to be able to spell pierce it. And if not, then I guess I'll heat one of the rhinos. Ugh, vomit. I do have the Boseiju for that, but it's pretty bad for me. EI 0. So I could go mountain, heat one of these things, or I could wait till my turn to heat it. I think I gotta wait until my turn. So I can further connive these Ledger Shredders. Yeah, I gotta hit this with a Boseiju. It's good, bunny. Fighting for my life against rhinos. Fighting for my fucking life out here. Alright, same position as before. We got our 3-5. That's gonna block the 4-4. Opium. And these rhinos are coming down. Oh dear god. Old McDonald's farm sounds dank in 2022. You're gonna play fairies for my store championship and bring home that Omnath? No, don't do it. No, don't do it. You're gonna have to buy an Omnath. You're gonna have to go trade with whoever wins. Don't do it, bunny. Yep, here I go conniving again. How the fuck do I beat this? Just have a leyline binding too? Okay, well, let's go next. There was no winning that. EE. Blusterstorm, invasive surgery, Biscuit dispute. Cut pretty much all the single target removal spell. So, like, probably cut all the heats too. Nah, I don't know if that's right. That's probably not right. I don't think DRC's that good against them, though. I'll leave 2 heats for 2 DRC, or a DRC and a bobble. Well, then we could loop EE with Emery. Too bad Emery sucks. Worst merfolk. You need me to do what's right? Get a stack of waffles? That sounds right to me. You're mulliganing to 5, so you're saying there's a chance. Am I drawing a stomping ground? I'm gonna draw stomping ground unknown. DRC. I'm just jamming a 1/2 Goif. That seems really anemic. Oh hell yeah. Make my Goif grow. One step closer to delirium. I can go DRC mana leak. In intervention, we gotta talk about how to get the most mileage out of Bobble. Look, I don't need the most mileage out of Bobble. Bobble is for me to know and me only. Now, I never like try to get the most mileage out of Bobble. It's just never something I've done. I'm just like, alright, whatever, crack a draw card. But yeah, you're probably right. If I want those extra percentage points. So I should have done one main phase, which is fine still. And then one other like draw step, I guess. Or one other end step. It would have been the most optimal. I do know. I just don't do it. I didn't have a fetch land in my hand to like bobble myself crack the fetch. I just get really lazy with bobble. Holding one, I'm not gonna hold one. Not in this matchup. In this matchup, I'm just trying to find Flusterstorm or Invasive Surgery. I just need cheap, efficient things to do. That depends. Like, that's matchup dependent. If I wanted to hold the bobble, I would have held the bobble. But I actively chose not to hold the bobble. If you're talking about cracking them differently, then yeah, I agree with you. But no, I didn't want... I, like, actively chose not to hold them there. Because I didn't have either Ledger Shredder or DRC in my hand, so I don't think it's worth holding it. Trying to find one for a couple turns. I feel like this is a matchup where I just want to cycle cards and hold up Mana Leak. Endurance. Am I leaking the endurance? I think I am. It's really annoying. If I want to untap and Rhino, then so be it. Should have a Goif that's going to be bigger than the Rhinos. Make my monsters grow. I haven't added anything to the soundboard in such a long time. I've just been slacking on it. 6/7 Joif. Ooh. Piece of candy. Do Sagas count as a different card type for Delirium? They count as enchantment and land. They count as 2. What is this? This is Temur cards. That's the official name. Temur cards. If they have a Leyline Binding for this Tarmogoyf, I might as well pack it in. I want to discard. I don't think so. Better question is, do I want to put this on the DRC attack for 4, gain 4 life? How much damage is coming across here? I look so ugly. Yeah, that's because it's Moto. Sorry. Nothing I can do about that one. Equip here. Attack for 4. Put him to 6, go back up to 18. Then they're coming across for 2, 4, 4, 8, 9 billion. I guess I could move the Shadow Spear here and then just move it over there instead of making a guy. Very problematic if they have a bounce spell, though. Let's say they have a bounce spell or like a Leyline Binding, right? I'm taking 10, 20, block 2, 4, 6. They have a removal spell for the Tarmogoyf. I move the Shadow Spear over, I'm dead. I'm taking exactly 18. So because of that, I think I don't move the Shadow Spear over. And I instead just make an Urza Saga token for 2. I don't like how Moto or Arena looks. I think they're both pretty ugly in their own right. There needs to be a middle ground because I think Moto looks like it's from 1990. Arena looks like it's overdone. And it just like does not look like Magic. I think both of them suck in terms of aesthetics. Just Euro on Arena, that shit's heinous. Oh, I'm dead to a violent outburst. Aesthetics. Taking 16. So like a red and 6 ping, a lightning bolt. I think I took out the lightning bolts, but red and 6 ping would have done it. I need to draw a fetch land. As always, I think we played it correctly as well. Speaking of YouTube, did I remember to make my thumbnails? I did. Yep. Not a lot of fetch lands. I'm just playing Ledger Shredder. Could like red minus on the Young Wolf, but that's just not good. Yeah, I don't really get it either. Couldn't make the thing grow. Alright, pass the turn. So it's not a very good turn by me. Just subscribe to Dangle on the WeTubes. Hell yeah. Thank you, Dilly. What is this Yogg Myth card? I hate this Yogg Myth card. This Yogg Myth card is gonna kill me. Oh, I should do a prediction. Keep ready to do predictions. I'm sorry, chat. 2-minute prediction, chat. Are we going to 4-1? Fortunately, I think this game is over. Put the prediction up nonetheless. Actually, keep that on top. But I also need to find a heat. Back to fetch, get island. Pick it back up. Don't play this Ragavan. Leave a mana leak, say go. This Ragavan's beyond useless. Pretty obvious that I'm holding up counterspell, but I have no other options at this point. Patra. No. That card kills me. But it's Blood Artist, so hopefully I don't follow up with a Blood Artist. At least no Blood Artist. Okay, that's the Blood Artist. Needle for Yogg. Wow, is that really all we have? Just the needle? That does not seem great. I'd like something more than just a needle. I can cut this Spell Pierce, I suppose. Lantern. Why just 2 glyphs? I just found this list on Twitter. This list 5-0'd apparently. So, actually I should just cut these Ragavans. I need to find replacements for the Ragavans. Anything. I'll take the Spell Pierce back. Literally anything. Why anything, pretty much. Cluster. Just take the Engineered Explosives. I think Ragavan's like that bad. Ragavan's actively detrimental. Oh, holy SNES. This is the Link to the Past OST. Oh no, my mouse is dying. Link to the Past is great. I don't think I can keep this. I can do that bobble trick on myself. See if I have a land on top. Ledge Shredder. Have the mana leaked. What do you think, chat? Keeper Mole? Zelda's that green guy, right? Yep, that's the one. Big Mole. Big balls keep. That's what I was thinking. But I am always going to lean on the side of keep. Mole. This hand's worse. Fuck. Should have kept. Results-oriented thinking kick in. Should have kept. Hashtag never mole. Sure. That's a Nissan. I've been trying my best. I am mulliganing and losing, so yeah, I guess. Use try harder. Passing the turn. Just gonna besage you another man like that. Sure. Pass. Hers. I think I'm in the market to leak anything at this point. They're gonna veil me. I'm gonna fucking be so sad. Won't you veil me, Darshik? Fucking Darshik. Alright, well, this game's probably over. Veil was a mistake. Changed my mind. I can't, because it is a mistake. Veil's the biggest mistake. I probably can't beat this hearse. Plus a bunch of like undying creatures. Just notice the title XD. It's a good title. Yeah, I didn't play turn 2 Brent. Now I'm gonna die for it. Gonna make me connive? On the bright side, I do get to besage this hearse and ramp them. Good. Red's the new Bitter Blossom, but it goes in every deck. Gotcha, pretty much. It's the 2-color Bitter Blossom that you splash for. Blue-white, slap a Ren and 6 on there. Blue-red Breach, slap a Ren and 6 on there. Blue-red Murktide, slap some Ren and 6 in there. Will you play Dredge, Persist, Angel of Suffering? What did you say to me? Angel of Suffering, 3 black, creature nightmare angel, 5/3 flying. If damage would be dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. That doesn't seem very good. It's a 5/3 for 5. Why would you make me play a 5/3? You hate me, blank? Is that why? Because that's reasonable. Oh god, Boardman's here. I did not mean to play that. Whoops. Well, whatever. Not attacking. Might as well buy Giganta. No, that's probably game, right? Kill all my things. All my things. And then I just like can't win. Can cycle until the apex of the Zelda music. Very Dedge. They just need Blood Artist or Quarter Calling, one of the two. I'll wait for them to have it though. Hashtag make Seismic Swans tier 1 again. We gotta play Treasure Hunt.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.